According to the Survey Center on American Life, 79% of married men are very satisfied with their relationship. But expectations have been stressful for men bearing the burden of performance to a woman's nature. Men have to protect and provide only to be replaced by a bigger, better deal. Patriarchy poker will teach men how to be more confident, control their emotions, and know when to hold or fold with a woman they're in a committed relationship with. It's time to accept the beautiful lies and ugly truths, to become the man a woman can respect and other men want to be like. Go to patriarchypoker.com to get our committed relationship playing cards or relationship and dating playing cards. Because life's a gamble, so play like a man.
Finally, a man with balls. Looks like Jeezy decided to kick Jeannie Mai to the curb. Welcome to Masculinity Unlocked. I'm your host, AV, aka Alpha Villains. It's all over the internet. It's all over the streets. It appears after 2 years of being fit, feminine, and friendly, it looks like Jeezy decided to dump Jeannie Mai because being fit, feminine, and friendly just isn't enough. Let's roll the tape.
Jeannie Mai, going into my marriage, I want to submit to my man. Let me explain.
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's.
Oh, very important to listen to that, man. Jeannie Mai says she loves black guys. She loves her dark meat. I made a comment the other day that black men are the most desired on the planet. And I got a lot of hate, a lot of negative comments because people from other races don't want you to know that.
That's why I married white man. That's what I like. I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like, that's
Damn
my.
right.
What do you mean dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
You
know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody. How did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
You like your main man to be white and your side piece
No.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now, if we all know, Jeannie Mai made a big stink. She made her friends on The Real rather, fix their face and crunch their face up because Jeannie Mai said that she's going to be submissive to her man. Now, this is Jeannie Mai's second marriage, and we all know that the stats for divorce in Western society, the stats are high. I'm not sure about the numbers. The stats are high, but the stats are even higher if you get married twice. Now, Jeannie Mai was married to a Caucasian man. He wanted kids. She didn't. Jeannie Mai said that she didn't want any kids, but when she got with Jeezy, she decided to have a child with him.
What I said was, okay, so we all know, and just like Freddie has a preference, I have a preference.
Get to it.
Married each other out of pure love. Like, he likes white women, blonde hair, blue eyes.
And you like black rappers.
I like a good.
This is very important. Very important, guys, for relationships. You decide to get married, whatever it is. Everybody has a preference, right? Everybody has their type, okay? In order for you to have a type, in order for you to know what you like, you have to be around. You have to have some experience with women. You have to know what cultural differences you may have. You have to know different ways of things and the ways that they think. So it's very important for you to take your time. So Jeannie Mai said something that we all talk about a lot. A lot of times, even though black men are the most desirable, it doesn't necessarily mean that black men are the most equipped and the best choice to settle down with. Why is that, AV? Because a lot of times, aside from black men being suppressed and aside from all of the obstacles that black men have, it appears that black men don't necessarily know how to get their shit together. As a result of that, women decide to have fun with black men. But when there's time for them to settle down, when they have the epiphany phase, they equate hypergamy, or they equate settling down with people with from other backgrounds and other cultural differences, because they appear to have their shit together. And women are opportunistic. Love is opportunistic. So when you decide to date a black guy who doesn't have his shit together, it's a lot of time it's usually during the hoe phase.
Brother, I do. I think they're cute. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I said on this show that somebody said white meat somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I like white meat, but I like my dark meat on the side.
Yeah, you
right?
did say that.
And what I thought in my mind, again, from here to here, I thought, like, I'm married. I can't have any kind of other guys.
You like a side
so
of
on the
black men.
side, like, whether it's on the show, I meet, like, great guys that I'm like, wow, I used to crush on you, whatever. That's on the side because I'm married. I can't have that.
See, and I'm going to have to applaud Jeezy, okay? Most men who don't know their value, most men who have been programmed, most men who are unaware, who rely on women to validate them, don't know their value. So weaker men who are unaware of their potential, usually sit down idle to wait for a woman to leave them, as opposed to holding the woman accountable for your standards. When a man has his standards, when a man knows what the fuck he wants, he's not going to tolerate any nonsense. And when he doesn't tolerate any nonsense, usually will give you 1 to 2 chances. But if you decide to violate that, you decide to call our bluff, you turn out to be like Jeannie Mai. Most men don't divorce women because men are loyal to a fault. So when they call men dogs, it's usually because of their loyalty. We all know that a man could cheat with a woman, not give a shit, but he'll never leave his family. So when you find a man like Jeezy, established, he just wrote his book, music industry, he's on a different level. As a matter of fact, on Jeezy, on his Instagram, he just posted something a while ago saying he's too focused on what he's becoming to be worried about those who are not coming with him.
Yes,
so on the
Jeannie,
side,
that sound worse. Don't explain it.
No, honey. You didn't love black men. You loved sharing intimacy with black men. You married.
Yeah. You heard what the lady said, the sister said? Sister said, no, baby. You don't like black men. You just love sharing intimacy with black men.
A white man because you thought it was safer, but you didn't have his children because supposedly you didn't think he was financially safe. The only reason why Jeezy was financially safe is because he's a multi-millionaire.
Facts.
But let him just been Tyrone off of the street. She would have never married him.
This is a big deal. This woman's speaking fact. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead, sis. Man, we need to stop worrying about hypergamy. I mean, it's there, right? We can't ignore it. We understand it. But at the same time, again, men, you can be hypergamous as well. You can level the playing field the best way that you can. And I know it sounds redundant to become the best version of yourself. It really sounds corny. But at the end of the day, if you're focusing and trusting your own process, you're going to be in a position to not only be safe for the woman, but you're also going to be in a position where you can dictate the terms of your relationship. If the bitch doesn't listen to you or she doesn't respect you, it's time for her to go. It's either comply or goodbye.
Of all of the black men in the world, you could choose. You choose one who is over 40, who has 3 children with other women he didn't consider marrying. But here you have Freddie, who only wants to have.
See, this is Jeannie Mai's first husband right there. He looked like Mr. Rogers. Now, here's the deal with me and this whole thing. Now, while I applaud Jeezy for understanding his worth, for not tolerating Jeannie Mai's bullshit, it leads me to believe, why on earth did he marry her in the first fucking place? Now, I'm not here to tell you to get married or not get married, right? Because, again, it's a free thinking channel. I say whatever you guys decide to do, just be a man about it, right? But at the same time, with Jeezy having all this status, being an author, former trap lord, etc., what allegedly, why on earth did he decide to marry Jeannie Mai? Did he want a Blasian baby? A lot of times, maybe he felt like he found the one. And maybe Jeannie Mai had her mask on for so goddamn long and she needed time. Time reveals, right? So despite Jeezy having his standards, maybe Jeannie Mai revealed something to him that he wasn't going to be able to tolerate. This is very important, man.
Have children with you. And you thought it made sense for you to have children with Jeezy? You didn't think that one day you might become a single mother too? It's a pattern. Pattern! This is why I'm done my business! Women of other races need to understand something. Usually the men inside of their race stay loyal to their race. Black men step outside of their race, and they've been doing it for such a long time.
Whoa, 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 whoa. She says something very important that we need to unpack as well. Women from other races need to understand men from other races decide to stay loyal within their race. Black men, on the other hand, have a tendency to go to date and have relations with women outside of their race. Why do you think that is? It has nothing to do with the man not being strong enough to be able to handle a black woman. Black women, for the most part, are the ones that are being portrayed in leadership positions, whether it's on TV, the movies, news anchors. Hell, you got more black women telling us the sports stats on ESPN than we do have men. So that's psychologically fucking up their heads. That's leading black women to believe that in order for them to get anywhere, they need to be combative. And if you have a man who has knowledge of self, you're not going to put up with that shit, bro. So a lot of times, unfortunately, black men are going outside of their race, but it's spreading. Whether you're white, black, Latin, Asian, etc., all of the programming that's occurring right now is affecting all women. So whether you have game, if you have game and the bitch is disrespectful, what do we tell you guys to do? Embrace solitude, right? But if you're a grown ass man, you don't have time to talk to 50 bitches a day. So when I hear guys, grown ass men talking about numbers games, and I hear grown ass men talking about you got to talk to 20 to 30 bitches a day, what are you doing with your life? Most broke men have all the time in the world. So if you have your grown ass man, you got time to talk to 50 bitches, that might be something that you need to look toward. Look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? So if you got game and the bitch is combative, now you're going to stay away from the bitch. You're going to embrace solitude. You're going to be on your grind, etc. So at the end of the day, it's the lesser of two evils. There's not much that we can do but to continue to focus on ourselves.
But when they see us do it, it's like some type of stigma is put on top of us. God forbid one of us go out there and get someone who's colorless. I believe that Jeannie was with Jeezy for the wrong reasons, and it had a lot to do with his sexuality and his money.
Obviously, Jeannie Mai, the divorce, it's big news right now. Oh my God, Jeannie Mai are getting divorced. What's the big fucking deal, man? We all know that most marriages, most relationships never last forever. I mean, hell, Hugh Jackman, after 27 years, decided to separate with his wife amicably. The bottom line is this, guys. If you're a man, you don't have to be married to adopt or practice these theories or these ways to handle your relationships. If you're in a relationship or you're a man, you're working really, really hard, I'll be damned if I'm going to let a bitch or a woman come into my life and disrupt it. Sure, you're going to have to compromise and do some things, but the woman has to be a compliment to you. The bottom line is this: if things are not going according to plan and you really care about a woman, do me a favor. Make sure you guys talk it out. Give her an opportunity to redeem herself, because a lot of times women need guidance. They don't have any guidance. So if you give her an opportunity because you do care about her, you give her an opportunity because she's campaigned for your commitment for at least a year, you owe her that, and you owe yourself that, because finding a good woman right now can be very difficult. So at the end of the day, if you can't find what you're looking for, please make sure that you are continuously grinding, continuously focusing on what's going to make you and put you in a better position. And that way you can stay ready so you don't have to get ready when the right one comes. Okay? Peace.